Today we're breaking down all the latest injuries around the NBA, who's banged up, who's recovering, and which teams are hurting the most. LeBron James is dealing with sciatica, something that's been nagging him for a while. The Lakers are keeping a close eye as he works through it. Gabe Vincent remains out with an ankle injury, and the team is hoping he'll return soon. Kawhi Leonard is once again sidelined, this time with a sprained ankle, another setback for the Clippers star. Bradley Beal continues to miss time with a hip injury that's limited his movement this month. Tyrese Haliburton has been dealing with Achilles tendon injury since the NBA Finals, won't be back anytime soon. Obi Toppin is off the court following foot surgery and will need time to recover. Benedict Mathurin has a toe injury that's keeping him day-to-day. And Quentin Jackson is sidelined with a hamstring issue that'll take some time to heal. Moving on, Jason Tatum is also out all season long for the Achilles tendon injury in the NBA Conference Finals. Cam Thomas picked up a hamstring strain and will need to rest before returning to full speed. Haywood Highsmith is dealing with a knee injury and remains out of action for now. LaMelo Ball is again battling an ankle injury, something that's unfortunately been a recurring theme in his career. Josh Green is out with a shoulder injury that's limited his shooting motion. Brandon Miller also has a shoulder issue and will miss a few games. And Grant Williams is nursing a knee injury as he tries to get back to full health. Josh Giddey is sidelined with a sprained ankle. The Bulls are monitoring his progress closely. Larry Nance Jr. continues to miss time with a knee injury that slowed him down early in the season. Max Strus has a foot injury that's keeping him off the floor. Kyrie Irving is out with knee soreness and won't return until he's fully recovered. Anthony Davis has picked up a calf injury, and the Mavs are being cautious with him as usual. Derek Lively II is dealing with a knee problem, and Dallas will likely ease him back in. Dante Exum is another unlucky Dallas player, also out with a knee injury that's kept him sidelined for several games. Dorian Finney-Smith is off the court recovering from ankle surgery and won't return for now. Fred VanVleet suffered an ACL injury that could keep him out long-term, tough news for Houston fans. Ozar Thompson is dealing with an ankle injury and is recovering. Tobias Harris has an ankle issue as well, and the Pistons will rest him until he's fully ready. Isaiah Stewart continues to recover from his own ankle injury. What a blow for the Detroit fans. Jaden Ivey is out with knee troubles that have limited his minutes. And Bam Adebayo has a toe injury, keeping him sidelined until further notice. Tyler Herro has both foot and ankle problems, a double concern that's kept him off the floor. Zach Edey is recovering from an ankle injury. Ty Jerome is out with a calf injury that slowed his progress. Scottie Pippen Jr. has a toe injury keeping him from playing at full strength. The Grizzlies are yet another team with their stars being unable to step on the court. Brandon Clark is still rehabbing from his knee injury and remains out indefinitely. The Hawks also have their star player out of the game as Trae Young has a knee issue that's caused him to miss a few games. The Bucks are also not injury-prone while Taurean Prince is currently sitting out with a nagging neck injury that's been bothering him lately. The team's being cautious, hoping rest will be enough before it turns into something worse. Kevin Porter Jr. is off the floor after undergoing knee surgery, a tough setback. Over in New Orleans, Zion Williamson is still dealing with a hamstring strain. The Pelicans are taking things slow as he works his way back into shape. Jordan Poole remains on the sidelines with a quad strain. The team expects him to return soon. DeJounte Murray is currently out with an Achilles injury, one that the medical staff is monitoring very closely. For the Thunder, Luguentz Dort is sidelined with a shoulder injury that'll keep him out of upcoming games. He's been an important piece defensively. Aaron Wiggins is also out, recovering from a thigh issue that's been slowing him down this month. Jalen Williams is dealing with a wrist injury, and that's keeping him sidelined for now. It's tough timing, since he's been one of the Thunder's most consistent performers. Moritz Wagner is joining the injury list with a knee problem that's holding him out of action. The Magic are keeping a close eye on his recovery. His teammate Jalen Suggs is also managing knee issues, and the team won't rush him back either. Paul George is sitting out while managing knee soreness. The 76ers aren't taking any risks here. Dominic Barlow is out with an elbow injury, something that's been limiting his movement and shooting. Jalen Green continues his recovery from a hamstring injury. The Suns are taking their time with his rehab. They need him explosive and sharp when he returns. Scoot Henderson also has a hamstring issue, and the Trailblazers are being extra careful with his recovery timeline to prevent any long-term setbacks. Then there's the tough one. Damian Lillard has suffered an Achilles injury. It could be an injury that could keep him out for an extended stretch. Keegan Murray is sidelined with a thumb UCL injury, which is limiting his shooting and ball control. He'll need more time before he can safely return to game action. Dylan Harper, the talented rookie, is nursing a calf problem that's been nagging him lately. Bilal Coulibaly is also out with a calf injury, and the medical staff's approach is similar: rest first, recovery second, return third. Kyle Anderson has a back issue that's keeping him sidelined. Back problems can be unpredictable, so the team is taking a careful approach with his rehab. Kevin Love is simply taking some rest. No serious issues here, just a veteran managing his workload and keeping his legs fresh for later in the season. George Niang is managing a foot injury that's been bothering him recently. The coaching staff will monitor how he responds to treatment over the next week. And finally, Walker Kessler is in recovery from shoulder surgery. It's going to take time, but he's expected to make a full return once he completes his rehab program. If you enjoyed this update, hit that like button, drop a comment about which injury hurts your team the most, and don't forget to subscribe for all your NBA news, game recaps, and injury updates every week.